Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So Adrien Broner is upset because the majority of people are picking Mikey Garcia to beat him. And he really dislikes that. But there's a lot of reasons why the majority of people are picking Mikey Garcia to beat Adrien Broner. It's because Adrien Broner is not reliable when it comes to big fights. And we can break it down. I can give you an honest opinion about the whole situation. You know, I've picked Mikey Garcia to beat Adrien Broner, but I can give Adrien Broner some props. I mean, he's taking his training seriously for once. You know, last week he was at 144 pounds. The weigh-in's going to be, this Friday, right? So he should hit 140. You know, that contract had a stipulation where, you know, if he comes in over 140, he's got to pay like $500,000 fine or something like that. But that's beside the point. We're talking about Broner being upset that everyone's betting against him, but he's now saying that people won't be betting against him after this fight, in which he's insinuating that he's going to beat Mikey Garcia. Now, we can look at Mikey Garcia. We see a fighter that's undefeated, but what does Mikey Garcia do so well? I mean, he's got power, but straight up and down, he's just a regular boxer, truth be told. And who has Mikey Garcia beat? Who's he beaten? What tough opponents has he faced? I'll wait for you guys to put that in the comment section. I'm just having a conversation right now with y'all, okay? Now, another interesting thing is, put Adrien Broner up against Mikey Garcia's competition, and, well, Adrien Broner would be undefeated, right? But would Mikey Garcia be undefeated if he fought Adrien Broner's competition? Specifically, the two fighters that gave Adrien Broner his losses, that being Marcos Maidana and Shawn Porter. Does Mikey Garcia move up to 147, and can he beat those guys? I don't think he beats either of those guys, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, I know he doesn't beat Maidana. I know he doesn't beat Shawn Porter. But what's the story floating around? The story's floating around that Maidana says that, wait, how did it go? I think it was like, okay, yeah, they were basically relishing the fact that Mikey Garcia punches a lot harder for someone in his weight class because he spars bigger guys or whatever, right? I think Maidana said something about, oh, okay, this is what it was. He warned Mikey Garcia that Adrien Broner is a very hard puncher, right? And for someone moving up from 135 to 140, I mean, it's just 5 pounds, but he's moving up nonetheless, right? Maybe he walks around at 140. He couldn't walk around any higher than 144 or 146, you know? Mikey Garcia tends to be in shape all year round, even when he was on that break, you know, when he was having trouble with his promoter, right? So we know Mikey Garcia is not that big of a dude. But we know Adrien Broner is a big guy, right? Because he walks around 170s, right? We know he's got power. He dropped Shawn Porter in the 12th round. You know, had he pressed the action, maybe he could have stopped Shawn Porter, because Shawn Porter was in disbelief that he actually got knocked down. So you never know. And that fight was a lot closer than a lot of people say it was. But again, does Mikey Garcia beat either of those guys? I say no. So, has Mikey Garcia ever had a step-up fight? Not really. Zlatikinen, that's the last dude he fought, right? He stopped him. And I think, what was that, the 4th round? He stopped that dude, knocked him out cold, right? Mikey Garcia is a great boxer. We're not taking that away from him. But I'm just trying to think of who he's fought that's similar to Adrien Broner. Slick fighter, fast hands. Footwork isn't that great, though. Very flat-footed fighter, Adrien Broner. Very conservative with his punches. But Mikey Garcia is very conservative with his punches as well. And the only fighters that have given Adrien Broner problems are those come-forward, aggressive fighters. And everyone can say this over and over again, but it's the truth. He had problems with Adrian Granados. Now, I know he injured his hand, right? Did he say he broke his hand in the Granados fight? But still, the fact still remains, he had trouble with Adrian Granados, because Adrien Granados would not let back on that pressure. Mikey Garcia is not a pressure fighter. And I don't see him switching the game plan up. I don't see him switching his game plan up at all to try and beat Broner. He's going to try to outbox Adrien Broner and land some big shots throughout this fight. But I question whether or not he's going to be able to hit Adrien Broner. We don't know what Adrien Broner is going to come to this fight. We don't know if we have a focused AB. We don't know if the training shit is a front. I mean, I've watched him train. He looks good. He looks really good. And if I were a fool, I might be on his side. And I'm cool. I'm totally fine with being wrong about my prediction. If Adrien Broner beats Mikey Garcia, I'm more than happy to admit that I was wrong. And I'll be happy for the dude if he beats Mikey Garcia. I don't want him to lose to Garcia, to be honest with you. But I've been in this position too many times. Well, twice. I can't even say twice. Twice from his 2 losses. Sean Porter specifically. Because he did say he was never going to lose again after Marcos Maidana. He lost to Sean Porter. Then we said he was going to be a focused AB. Then he comes in overweight against Ashley Theophane, right? Came in overweight. Then he gives us the excuse about, it really didn't matter if he came in at 140, because he really had nothing to lose. He's the A side. He can pull dudes up to 147, just like he did Granados, right? So you can see where and why people are conflicted about this fight. I mean, Adrien Broner is a good fighter. I don't say he's an A-level fighter. He's a good B-plus level fighter until proven otherwise, until he beats a step-up fighter. And if he beats Mikey Garcia, then he should get all the credit in the world. We shouldn't say that, oh, he brought up a dude from a smaller weight class and some shit like that. Adrien Broner's crazy. He's insane. He's out of his fucking mind. With them shit streaks. I'm glad he got them shit streaks out of his hair, man. That was not a good look, bro. But anyway, back to the fight, man. It's this Saturday. I got Mikey Garcia winning. I don't see him knocking Broner out. Broner's got a good chin. If Marcos Maidana can't stop Adrien Broner, I don't think anybody's going to stop Adrien Broner, to be honest with you. And I especially don't think a dude coming up from a lower weight class is going to stop Broner. Not going to happen. It'll be an interesting fight. I hope it's a close fight. I'm hoping for Adrien Broner win. I've always liked Adrien Broner. I just don't like his work ethic. And that's okay, right? I mean, y'all make excuses for him all the time when it comes to his work rate and his punch output, but he's a flawed fighter. He needs to stop trying to fight like Floyd Mayweather. That shit's played out. That shoulder roll shit, because he clearly don't got the timing on that shit at all. I don't know. We'll see what Broner does. If Broner let his hands go, he could beat Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia done been on his ass before. So I think Broner got the power. I think Broner got power. He got sleeper power, So I think he could put Mikey Garcia away, man, if he's focused, if he's not rattled, if the fact that he's a 5-1 underdog doesn't get to him too much. I think he has a really good shot at beating Mikey Garcia. He has a lot more to lose than Mikey Garcia does. Mikey Garcia loses his fight, he's still a champion at 135, right? He still has the opportunity to fight other fighters. He hasn't been very active in the last few years anyway. But we'll see. Let me know who you guys got in this fight. Let me know if you got Adrien Broner. Let me know if you got Mikey Garcia. I'm riding with Mikey Garcia on this one. It is what it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It really don't matter. But let's see what y'all got to say about this shit. Let's see if Adrien Broner can beat this midget and reclaim, his stake of fame here. So, like I said, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, Hitman Boxing. I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest, and that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me, surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch at my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative, any other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, though, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me, surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.